Hammer time.
7:45. Are we doing a review of Everest right there with that
Clam shot right there, holy.
No, we're talking the Pan movie. Now, Peter Pan, is this a remake? Is this a prequel? What's going on?
It's I guess a reboot, a reimagining of the classic Peter Pan story with a couple of little twists. Basically, before Captain Hook was a bad guy, stars newcomer Levi Miller, and this is from director Joe Wright, who gave us great films like Hannah, Anna Karenina, Atonement, and Pride and Prejudice. Take a look.
Well, you have this content. You can only guess it's family fare. Is this one strictly for the kids, or will the parents dig this as well?
Actually, the little kids probably will be a little scared of this at times, so it's for a more mature audience. You can take the whole family, but there's definitely some violence on screen. There's some death, whether it's actually in the scenes or inferred. Things like this didn't work for me, where the boy is flying and he becomes sort of animated, so it had a bit of a Polar Express vibe to it. But look at the visuals. I mean, there's some dazzling images in this movie. Some of the chase scenes involving these airships were incredible and thrilling. Hugh Jackman does a great job chewing up some scenery as Blackbeard. He's the true villain in the movie. And Garrett Hedlund, very over-the-top performance as Captain Hook before he's the bad guy. And I thought Levi Miller was very convincing. You've also got Rooney Mara as Tiger Lily. There's a lot of stuff thrown at this movie. Some of it doesn't work, admittedly. It's kind of silly in parts. Inexplicably, some of the people working in the mines are singing like "Smells Like Teen Spirit" and Blitzkrieg Pop. So there's kind of a Baz Luhrmann thing going on with this film. But I appreciated that it was bold, even though it didn't always work.
So how did it walk the line? And I'm hearing a lot of critics complain about the CGI overload in this, and we're seeing a bit of that with the visual appeal here.
Well, you're in Neverland, so what do you expect? The visuals have to be over the top. So all that stuff with the scenery and the world itself, I thought really worked. It was at times when they had the fully animated version of Pan flying. That's where it didn't. They didn't have like a Peter Jackson or a James Cameron on this film, right? So the CG does suffer in parts, but with stuff where the battles are taking place, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, all the mermaids look like Cara Delevingne as well. So some odd stuff here, but I appreciated the refreshing touch. It didn't always work, but I thought at the end of the day I could recommend this film, and they tease a couple of more adventures because they are planning a trilogy. We'll see how it does at the box office. But I was ready to take the adventure again, and Hugh Jackman, he's good in anything, let's be honest.
How many hammers?
I'll go a respectable 3 out of 5 for Pan.
3 out of 5 for Pan starts us off, and then the psychological thriller that is Goodnight Mommy.
Yeah, total opposite crowd for this film. Goodnight Mommy comes to us from Austria, and it's about 2 twins, and they're spending a summer at home. Their mom returns after getting cosmetic surgery, and something is a little different. So you get the sense right away from this film that something is awry. Very creepy, Hitchcockian vibes to this one, and beautifully shot as well. Now, I heard a lot of buzz about this film, so I was very excited to see it. I have to say, though, there's a twist in it that I saw coming almost immediately, so I wasn't surprised with the reveal, and I thought at the end it was very hollow and didn't go anywhere. So despite some great style to this film and some genuinely creepy stuff with some gore that was well placed, I didn't think at the end of the day it added anything new to the genre, despite it looking quite beautiful.
How many hammers for Goodnight Mommy?
Disappointed with this one. I'm going to go 2 out of 5.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Like a good scary movie, but okay. Thor has spoken.